Okay, how to make plyo boxes. What we're going to do, you're going to get 2x6 lumber. 2x6 by 8 feet will get you one riser. You're going to get 2x6 by 8. You're going to cut them in 22. This is a large box, plenty of room for landing. 22.5 inches. 4 cuts from each 8-foot length. You'll cut 4 22.5 inch lengths, and you will make a 24-inch box. And you will screw it together with 3-inch screws, just like that, and you make a box. And then get 1-inch dowel. A piece of 1-inch dowel is about $3. You cut that into 5-inch lengths. You cut the 1-inch dowels into 5-inch lengths. Okay, drill a little hole about 2 inches up, and get a 2.5-inch screw. And you'll put some glue on the back of the screw. You pre-drill it, put some glue on the back, and screw one in each corner. Very simple. See the little glue there? Do one in each corner, and that's one box. Get a wood file and file down this area with a wood file, and just, you know, make this top a little bit smaller so the other box will fit over it smooth. And do that to each 4. Now you have one riser. Do that for as many risers as you need. As you see here, I have 6. I got 6 lengths of 2x6 by 8 feet long. I bought 3 lengths of 1-inch dowel. 1-inch dowel. They're 4 foot long each, cut into 5-inch pieces. If you go too long, they'll touch. As you see, it's pretty close, so you don't want them to touch. 2.5-inch wood screws. And then for the actual 2x6s, 3-inch wood screws. Screw them together. And you have yourself, I just spray painted it black just a minute ago. Just spray painted it black. And then all you need, if you want just one set for box jumping, you need one top. And I notched out a little handle here. Some people notched out each one, but they're so light you don't need to notch out each one. Just grab it and pull it apart, and you pick risers in about 5.5-inch height sections. And then the top one would be about, let's get 3/4 plywood and screw it in. Screw it in. Again, I just spray painted it, and it cost me about $55 for the dowels and the wood and the plywood. I got a 2-foot by 4-foot sheet, so I can do another top if I want, and have 2 tops and have 2 sets of risers, all for less than $60, and it's very sturdy. Give it a try. Very easy to do. Just start cutting 22.5-inch pieces of 2x6. Get the 1-inch dowel, 5-inch pieces. Drill a little, pre-drill a hole. I pre-drilled all the holes for all the screws, and makes it a lot easier. 3-inch screws here, 2.5-inch screws for the dowels, and make yourself a nice box for box jumping. Alright, how to do an Atlas stone. Very simple. If you want an Atlas stone 210 pounds to 300 pounds, go out and get yourself a little Tykes hopper just like this. That's an 18-inch ball, 18-inch diameter. Will get you a 240-pound stone. Okay. If you want a little less, blow it up to 17 inches and it'll be about 210. If you want a bigger one, blow it up to closer to 19 inches, which this ball can handle, and you'll get just under 300-pound stone. I did that with the hopper, and this is the stone I built with it. That's a beauty. Check it out. 300 pounds, 18.9 inches in diameter. And what's great about this, it's so easy to do. We're going to use plaster of Paris, and I'll show you in a minute. Measure out, if you want an 18-inch ball, measure 18 times 3.1416 to a piece of string, and then lay out the piece of string so you can wrap around the ball and keep track of exactly how big the ball is. You blow up the ball, you set the ball down, you get a little planter thing like this, a little 3-inch, 4-inch planter thing, okay? And you then go out to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some plaster of Paris. Probably two bags would be good. 2 bags for each stone. Pick up 2 bags, it's about $11, $12 a piece. Fill the ball up, and then set the ball down and make batches of plaster of Paris and put it over the ball. I made a couple here with a 15-inch ball, blowing it up a little between 15 and 16, so both of these molds will be between 150 and 165 pounds. And you'll fill it with concrete. This planter will go on top of the ball. Now keep your hole, which is big enough to put the concrete in. You'll shake the base as you put the concrete in. You'll stick a piece of rebar in it and smooth the get this concrete all spread out. And you'll pour the concrete and let it set for 4 or 5 days. And then all you do is break the plaster of Paris open. And if you have any rough spots, just get some concrete or concrete patch, which I have right here. Concrete patcher, mix a little bit of that, smooth it around the stone wherever some bad spots are, and then get yourself a grinder, grind it down, and you got a perfect stone. And it costs you about 20 cents a pound versus buying the plastic molds from Slater. It's much cheaper, it's fun, it's easy to do. I'm going to blow up that 18-inch ball now and do it just under 18 inches to get 240-pound stone and make that mold, and then tomorrow I'll pour the concrete in all 3 and I'll have 3 more stones by the end of next week. Alright, so I'm trying to do a 240-pound ball, which is an 18-inch diameter ball. I took that bouncer, blew it up to 18 inches. To check it, I cut a string right here. I cut a string 18 times 3.1614. So I got 56.5-inch long string. I wrap it around the ball. It's right on line. Exactly. I'll show you. So that's my measurement. 56.5 inches rope, and there it is right there. It's just a little bit off, so I'm probably just going to go with it. It's close. It might be 250-pound stone. Now what I'll do is I'll start just wrapping this in plaster of Paris. And alright, with the bouncer, all you do is put it in a bucket and have the handle inside in the middle of the bucket, and then you put a covering on the top, which will be the bottom when you flip it. And then when it hardens, you're going to flip it over. You're going to put a little, mix some more plaster, and put a good batch on the bottom here. Get the ball, lay it on the bottom, and then you're going to flip it over like that. And then you're going to do the rest of the ball with that little planter over the handle, which is right now inside the bucket. And that'll be the top. And then just build it up. Every 30 minutes or so, just crack open the bucket, crack it on the sides, bang it, it'll shake out all the old plaster because it hardens within 30 minutes. Mix another batch and just keep going. And for an 18-inch ball, probably around 40 pounds of plaster is plenty. This stuff has never been a problem yet. It's very hard, very solid stuff. And then within a day, by tomorrow, today's Saturday, by tomorrow, I'm going to be loading it with 240 pounds of concrete.